live in a few seconds. I just had to make sure we go live. Remember, add up, missed the original 3 o'clock. Right. Quick second, y'all. I just got to hop out the shower, have to clean the cribber. My day start at 12 o'clock, you know what I mean? In the afternoon, because I'm usually on an 18-hour stay up and a 9 o'clock sleep time down period. On the rhythm. Makes sense. That makes sense. And, or I can go +9, -9, +9. So always either going to be a positive, make it negative, or a positive and negative, make it negative. So I really like to go to 18 straight. And then 3. I mean, then 9. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Hold on real quick, y'all. Stuff on right now. I'm cold in this cribber. I'm just gonna turn my heater on. Because my hair wet too. I was supposed to get the blow dryer. I couldn't even get the blow dryer right now. You know what I mean? It's a good day. February 20th, 2026. That's 2 and 2 makes 4. Plus the 2 and 6 is 8 plus 10, so that makes the 5 energy. 4 and 5. The middle of the trapper. Before it resets, because the 1 and 5 makes. So right now we're on the king before it resets the sequence. Today's the king. So before it reset, it's a good day. Oh, there's a chip right there. I'm tripping. Since it's the reset, it sure is a good day to bust a move. No glitter. No. I felt my left hand. All right. Got him. All right, y'all. Where is my other pen? So I got a different setup. I got another board. It's gonna be a different setup. Next time I go live like this, it's gonna be a different setup, different colors, and a different setting. Okay. Everything's coming together with timing. Facts. Everything's coming together with time. This is from the first live. This one right here is from the second. I just want to write this few codes down, the main code that I saw before I erased the board. My lineup cool, y'all. You know, I do my own lineup when I want. You know, it's cool, right? You know what I mean? I do my cool. Shock as a man of all traders. I don't got time to wait, people time. So let me just let people know on Instagram. You know, give people opportunity. That's on them. And I need to take that Bluetooth off there. Bye. Go on YouTube. Where my chakra? One second, y'all. Everything's getting put together. That's the beginning. That's the beginning. Fact. Now this is for myself to do what I'm doing. People gonna catch on when I do what I do. Facts. And that's just what people do. That's nature. I got the proverb. I got the back it up with scripture. Facts. Gonna play them games with y'all, nigga. Fact. All right. So this is what we're gonna do with my headphones. Cause y'all know I need some music in my ear. I'm gonna positive. I'm trying to get all the positive. All right. Let me go over here so I can see the full view. Let me make sure I got it. There we go. All right, and my computer's halfway dead. Fine. Back this up. All right, y'all. Let me get this going. And it's gonna be faster. So all right, I'm gonna erase everything, put the left side on this side and the right side on this side. All right, make it every so I can have one board for one whole side instead of breaking it down. That makes sense. We're gonna write down this code. It's the code. It's the main code. Go watch the video. All is connected. 1 through 5. Ah, did have it right. That's the code. That's the basic model that we're using right here. It is 1 through 9 through the fourth cycle equals 36 equals 9. 1 through 5, 4 cycles equals 20 equals comes down to 2. 1 through 13, 4 cycles, which is 52 equals 7. Now you go down, which all those is 3, 9, 12, 75, 18. That's one pattern. 3, 9, 3, which the threes are broken, flipping opposite, which that's the transit of the 8. So the 8 is broken up and finna trap the 9. And then you got 13, 9, and then you break that down as 3, 9, 3, 4, 9 is another code. And then when you break the fourth code is hidden with the 12 and 3, or 12, 12, which is 33. And 33 is 6, or 3 times 3 is 9, which is the 6 and 9, flipping the yin and yang. Cycle through the boxes, which I told about this over here. So now we're good on this. I just wanted to write that down because I'm going to hit the casino probably later. And if I do, you guys will see the outcome. I'm practice a little bit here. But I don't got that much time on this recording. See, so let's get to it. I'm going to erase all this, y'all. We got the records. Don't worry about it. You're in a motherfucking chakra. Feel me? All right, that's that. So I'm gonna start the numbers. I'm not gonna flip it because when I save it, it's gonna flip. Because when I save, it's gonna flip. So I'm gonna do it right here live, regular to make it smoother, faster. And then when I post it, it's gonna flip, y'all. All right. I'm even trying to do it live and after, so I could do it live like that until I save and learn how to flip the videos before posting them. All right, so we're gonna do the main code on each board in the middle. The numbers we're gonna use green. So we're gonna use this. What we're gonna do: red and blue for 7 on both sides. Okay, I got the numbers, so we're gonna do this. The code that's being used is gonna be different colors. Okay, so I'm gonna do. We ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna do it with this one. Seven. Yeah. And over here, we're gonna do the same thing. Same thinger. But we're gonna go with the blue side this time. The red and the blue pill. The female and the male. All right. So that's the box right there. Y'all see it? All right. So we're gonna box it up. This is just our number count. Because all the keys of the code is in these boxes right here. Everything in reality. On your reality and whoever is controlling your reality is in there. All the codes is in there. Now, can y'all see that? Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do the alphabet real quick on each side because I want the regular alphabet and then I want the ones with no vowels that we're gonna explain. All right. So we're gonna go the alphabet. One side we're gonna do blue. The wrong way we're gonna do red and blue and then green. Okay, I got it right. So the left side is the wrong way. Okay, y'all. The Christ is at the right side. So we're gonna do the wrong way in black. Okay. A. That's the alphabet over here. I'm gonna show you. It's flipped for y'all right now. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna count the numbers. The numbers are gonna be green, shot. Just pick green. We're gonna watch this. 1, 2. I got so many spells, even the game banging spells. I'm gonna reveal. Watch. Okay. Messed it up, y'all. I forgot the I. I'm like, my bad. I. That's how you know you make mistakes when the numbers don't add up. Christ is always there reminding you. All right. That's that one. Now I'm going to do the lowercase on this side. Let's check it out. It's goddamn focused and shit. Because it's moving. I don't like that. All right. So now this one, we're going to go. Blue. Boom. Reflect. All cap flat, right? So the numbers is going to reflect. I'm going to go green on the side, which it starts at 26 on the, it ends on 26 right here. So we go right here. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. It should be 52. 5 and 2, fractional number. Man, I give all praise to Christ. I love you. So look, 51. I mean 52. 52. So this is the basic concept that we're using for everything. So there's the double polarity. There's two sides. It's 11, 11. However you want to look at it. Right? However you want to look at it. It's two sides. Now, I'm going to put the vowels. Okay? So we're going to do. The vowels is going to be red and blue. The left side always, when it comes to the letters and all caps, it's always going to be black, you guys. Just to let you know, it's the dead, it's the trap. So the vowels I'm going to put right here in the middle. What's it? A, E, I, O, U. Matter of fact, I'm going to circle the vowels. Make it better real quick. I'm going to circle it in black. No, because it's using energy. Let's do circle it in blue. A, E, I, O, U. Now we're going to go circle these ones in red. A, E, I, O, U. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and write them out because A, E, I, O, U. Those are the vowels. I'm gonna put a V in red just to say. I'm gonna put VLS. If I spell it. Vowels. And over here, we're gonna put the vowels in red. A, E, I, O, U. And we're gonna spell vowels out in blue. Color coordinator, you guys. Vowels. We're gonna circle it and put in a box with the blue. That color coordinated. These are our keys. This is gonna be the keys to the language part, how to speak and get what's really true. We're gonna reveal what Jesus' real name is, Yahweh name is, however you want to pronounce it. It can be the same, but I'm gonna show you how to make it smoother in rhythm. That's all I'm here for y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for right now. My people. I'm showing you that Christ is the living word. By looking and revealing the word, you're going to see him in all things. The disconnection that can disconnect us from it. Judge all you want. So look, I need better lighting in here. Let me see if I can close my natural light. Get together, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna work. Look better? No. The natural light actually gave Shadow. Shadow. This is going to be what it is. Yeah. So now it's the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, U. Apples and bananas. I like to eat, right? They've been teaching us and brainwashing as kids. Now, I want you to say the vowels. Vowels do not use the lips or the tongue. When you speak vowels, it gives you the a clear, so it's smooth, but it throws off the rhythm. Yahweh, Jesus. But imagine if you say Yahweh with Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. See, I'm gonna show you how a consistent vowel. Before the vowels was how it was used. It was always an N in front of the A because the A is considered to be a 1 and a 9. So now I'm gonna show you the trap that I'm showing within the vowels and how they manipulated the female Eve in the beginning, electricity. Nothing happened. It wasn't until the Y. So they figured that, hey, I need the full 8, just not the 3. Because the woman came out of man, which is the polarity. We was once the ace. And that's why the woman could play both sides. Because she was once 1 and came out of man to make the 11. So she can also represent the 1 in a duality. But then you could come back into 1 and make the whole complete cycle to 9. So when it comes to Adam and Eve in that story, it's also talking numbers and magic. You know what I'm saying? Magic in the sense of movement, negative and positive. Just like how I could show geometric shapes, I could create a story, or even like Matrix and all, they're using characters through these same numbers. Each number tells a story. So they broke it down. So the 3, that's why Jesus was the 33rd. He had the female male. And before Christ can do what he needed to do, he found the woman, Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene, once he did it, it helped him carry the cross into the thing because he had to get something to go back to through his estate to multiply. Because the whole thing of Christ was the multiplication. You need to have a woman to multiply. You know, the men was not meant to be alone. So Christ had to also fulfill the prophecy of his own words of the Father. So now coming to the AELU, I want you to look. We're going to break it down. So back to the numbers. That's why I circled them. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for y'all. That's better. Well, we just need this one since we're going to do the vowel on this one. I need y'all to get, So A is 1. So this is the 1. E is a 5. I is a 9. O is a 15. The U, 21. Do you guys see what's going here? Look at the numbers, 159, 1521. You see the coding? 159 is the number, and then it's going 1521. So it's really 159621. We're going to do this right here. We're going to do a couple polarities of the manipulation of the rhythm and cadence, okay? That's why vowels can go all through the alphabet based on where they're placed in there. So now A is 1. So we're going to go do 1 plus 5 plus 9, which that's 1 and 5 is 6 plus 9 is 13. So the 1 and 5 becomes a 6. That's just crazy. Right? And then it equals 9, then it equals 6 and 9 equals 15. So therefore it brings the 6 out of there. Okay? See, I repeat itself 159, but the 9 is always a neutral. It's going to come back to add 6. You know what I mean? 6, 9. So you flip the reciprocal. In mathematics, they reciprocal. That's the yin and yang, the 6, and they flip it. All right? That's why you need the cross, the T, for it to be transit to all corners. So now that's just the middle. We're going to look at the 9 as the middle before the reset. And that's why the 1 comes after 9. So we're going to go 1 and 5 is 6 again, right? That's great. 1 and 5. We're going to just put the 6 on the side. And then plus 2 and 1 is 3. So 3 and 6 is 9, right? So now the polarity on this side is 6 and the 9 again. But this time, the 6 is on this side on the left and the right. So they got the balance on the 6 and the 9, 6 and 9. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see with the light. But it's the 6 and the 9. it's a spot right here. But it's good. It's a 6 and a 9. It's a 6 and a 9. So the outside is the 9. Just add up the numbers yourself. Now we're gonna go to the other side over here. And I'm gonna show you how that rhythm is always have to be 6, 9, 3, 1, 8. I have to do that to be able to fit the cadence. Okay. Now watch. And that's why it adds up to 52 because there's so many possibilities and polarities that it could come out to. Okay, you see this side. Let's do this side. A is 27. E is 31. I is 35. O is 41. And U is 47. Now watch this. Watch this. 2 and 7 is 9. 3 and 1 is 4. 3 and 5 is 8. 4 and 1 is 5. 4 and 13. 4 and 7 is 11. So this coding is 9485111. Now we got the woman in it because the woman in man represents the 11, the duality, which is the polarity of the pillars. So now the man and woman is in here. Then you got the trap, the 9 and the 4. That's two. That's one square, two squares. Then the 8 right here is for the transit. That's both energies too. The cycle, the transit, the infinity. And then the 5. The 5 is the feminine, it's the 5 point. Plus right here is this the 2, which is 7. That's one square. So there's look. The 4 represents a full box. That's 2 triangles already. The 9 represents one box. Take the 2 out the 9. 2 and 7 make 7. So that's the trap. And then the end with 11 is the trap. It makes the 7. So they're from the square of the 8 and the 9 right there. Because the 3 moves the transit plus the 1. So when you add all that together, you see the outcome comes different over there. Because the middle is the 9 itself. Over here, the 8 is playing as the middle. Over here, the 9 is playing as the middle. So this gives us our free will to create our own trap. Once you go into the trap, you go over here where they already capture the 9 in the middle, and then they play the polarity to their coding of the 6 and 9. There's no 6 and 9 over here. It's only a 9. We're going to do it right here. Watch this. This is the natural coding. And it's more reflecting the natural coding. It's a polarity, all cap, all lowercase. But this is still not the ultimate. But this is if you're going to do English, this is how you do English. The proper way. Opposite than the scan. This is how you get out the scan. Like the spell first. So now it's 9 and 4 and 8. 9 and 4 is 13. Plus 8 is 21. That represents 3. Then you got 5 and okay. And then you got, I'm gonna do this way. 8, 5, and 11. Well, 2. It's 7 and 5 is 15. That's 6. So this one you got the 3 and the 6. And you add 3 and 6, you get 9. 6 and 9 again. It reflects each other. You see how the rhythm, even all the numbers are different in the sense of the alphabet sequence. But then let me come back over here. We're gonna add it just all together because I did it that way with the 8 being the balance and the 9 being a balance. Multiply 1, 5, and 9, adding 1, 5, and 9, and then 1, 5, 2, 1. So I did it a little different. So let me just do this one all together that way as well. Because right here it'll just be 3 and 6. Or you got 21 and 5, 21 and 15 would be 6 and 30. It would be 36. Right here, 3, 6, it represents it. So right here it'd be 1, 5, 9, 1, 5, 3, 8, 9, 18, 18, 19, 20. It would be 24, 6, 15, that'd be 6, 7, 10, yes, 6. Yeah, everything is 6 that way. So either or is correct. Mathematically. Everything's correct. Do the math, y'all. Do the math. So now since we know the vowels and we did all them things, now say, okay, what's the proper way? Well, let's do the alphabet without the vowels, okay? And this one I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna do because these are the proper way. So I'm gonna do red. I'm gonna do red alphabet this side. So this is the proper way. And let me rewrite this. Let me erase these just make space. I'm gonna just put 3 6 over there and put that number right here. And we're just gonna put the outcome right here. So that's that. And over here, we're gonna erase the same thing, put 6 9. We're just gonna put it comes to 6 and 9. Equals 15 equals 6. That's that. So we got those down. Okay. Now we're gonna write the alphabet over here, y'all. And how the proper way. This how I got the gang banging in the streets, how they pit people against each other and got us killing each other. This is gonna come from this. But we're not gonna focus on it now. It'll come out when it come out. So we're gonna go with take the vowels out. I love this shit, y'all. You don't understand. God's so great. Watch this though. Watch this. Watch this. So ultimately, I'm turning this place into a private school. I'm opening up a school under non-for-profit, the church, in a way. So that's my goal. Once everything get in, you come to my academy, everything's gonna be free, private school and all that stuff like that, teaching real education. It'll be like something like a Harry Potter, but in real life through numbers. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead and flip. We're gonna do the green the numbers, right? We're gonna redo the numbers and count it real quick. We're gonna count the numbers. Do it the right way. I'm gonna show you the energy of Bloods and Crips is crazy. That's not right. I mean, I skipped one. Yeah, I did it. I missed a number. It'll be 40. Told you math don't add, if it don't add up, you're gonna fix your correction, y'all. And this happens purposely for me to correct myself on camera to show you guys. If it don't add up. Like me not purposely the universe. It's a lesson. It's a mirror image. Whatever it started with, it's a mirror image. So now, the correct way, it says because my fucking charger's been fucking. I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, we got B. We got 1 through 21. And then on this side, 22 to 42. Okay? Now this is where it go crazy at. We're gonna focus and go back over here. Where we're stuck, where you're stuck, it's the proper way. That's why the STV is the proper way. But the stew led me to that. Because even when you find it and you find the way, they still trying to trap you thinking that's that and have you stuck. Okay? All right. So now we're gonna count all these up. There's 21. So I just want to let you know they use the 1 and the 3 at the end, which is in this sequence, which 1 and 3 adds 4, y'all. At this one, 2 and 2 is 4. At the end, it's 6. 4 and 2 is 6. Or it could be 8. 4 times 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 and 4 makes 11. 12, which is 3. So they got the 6, and then they got the 8 in here off that 4. 2 and 2 is 4, no matter what. And then this right here adds up to 8 and 6 is 14. 14 is 5. 5 and 4 is 9. So they got the 9 and the 5 and the 4 to make 9. So this second sequence, 4 and not 5 and 9. We're just gonna pick 5 and 9 up here. 4 and 5 makes 9. All right. It's a plus. That's a plus. Oops, I'm back over here, y'all. So the N of the Z makes 2. 4 and 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8. So you get 6 and 8 adds to 14. 1 and 4 is 5. At the B, 2 and 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So 4 plus 5 is 9. 4 times 5 is 20. It mirrors the image. Feel me? You can even do this. 4 times 5 is 20. And guess what? When you go over there, what's 9 plus 2? It's 11. But you can pull 2 out of 9 as well to make the 7. So even in that, it's a 7 and 11 that merge the track. That right there is a track. Okay? All you got to, that 3, because the 2 becomes a 3, meaning the 2 represents the polarity, which is reflecting the 22. They're using two polarities to double that. So they take half of this, and that's what I'm trying to show you. It's us, because don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught in it. It's the motherfucking reflection. How much battery I got left? Or dial? 9%. Ironically, I got 9% battery. Come on, man. Sequence, rhythm. All right. Let me balance this out. I'm trying to figure out why is my shit. Balance your bitch ass out, motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. Let me get to next time. I have everything perfect. Damn near. I gotta keep moving shit. Facts. All right, so we got those codes over there. Now let's add this up. Let me close this a little bit because that's a bit clear. Y'all can't really see that. Clear on. Do it that way. That's still a clear, huh? Well, we're gonna have to take the glare. So let's do this. This one starts with a 1, and this ends with a 3. 1 and 3 equals 4. So that's 3. 3 and 1 equals 4. That's all you get. 4, but they mirror, they merge into 4. But you see how you get all those just add the last 2 the proper way? But when you come over here, it's just on 1 and 3. That's it. They can't trap you like that. You have to use your own trap to merge yourself over there. Now look, we're gonna count all these up real quick. 1 and 2 is 3. That's 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. Now it's 3 again. 10, 6, 3, 1, 9, 18, which is 9, 1, 3, 6, 10, 6, that's 1, 6, 13 is 4, 11 is 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, and 7. So the total of this one is 7. It comes down to 7. 7 all equals 7. So now you got the 3, and then you got the 1. So that's 1, 3, and 7. Remember, the 1 is a 270. A 1 is a 270. Take the 2 off the 9 to create 2, 7 is 9, 270 degrees. 3 9s make a 270 triangle. So we got 270. So that's already a trap. So now you got this trap right here. It's a 7. This trap is hiding in between the 1. And then you got the 3, which is half of the 8, which is the dual of male and female. The 8 is the transit to merge to 9 to the completion. So now, how do you find? So that's one trap, the 9. Now they're trying to find the 8. Okay. We're gonna find the 8er. But they can't get the 8 because the 8 comes from the transit. It's all in your control. That's the proper way of the vowels. So now, if you take the vowels out, how do you speak? 8 equals 1. It's not supposed to be there. And this is where the Bloods and Crips come out of. All right? Bloods and Crips. You got the B. I'm putting red and blue for your ass. Red and blue, y'all. The Crips and Bloods. We got the B. We're going to put it in blood. We got the C. Right? Why you make the C bigger than the blood? I'm the reason why the B got 2 holes in it, Nick. Yeah, but and then we got the Nortes. Look, the Nortes. Then we got the Southsiders. And then we got the Democrats. Then we got the Republicans. All red, blue, trap, right? All colors. Each color plays a different. So the red is the bottom, and then the blue is the throat before the chakra. As below as below, as above as below as above, right? So now what do we do? Get the green chakra, right? The B is 1. The C is 2. The N is 11. The S is the 5. The D is the 3. The R is the 1, 4. Okay? And this is in the all caps to the left. We're going to do a dual image. So now you got 1, 2. The 11 acts as the ace. It could be 1 or 2, but in this case, we're going to use the 2. It's showing 2. 5, 3, and the 4 is showing 1, 4 is a 5. So on this coding is 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 5. And I can spell out each one and tell you the exact spell for each one, for the blood, for the crypt, but I'm just showing you how they put it together. So the blood and the crypt, the BC, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is what? 1 and 2 is 3 itself. 3 itself. So they're using the blood and crypt energy to make the 3. We know 3 is half the 8. The 1, blood holds the beginning and the end because C comes after 2. So B is really a 1 and holds a 9. If they put a line at the bottom, it holds 3 9s. If they leave it, it just holds 1. So we're gonna do 1. So that's 10. Boom. Now it makes 13. 1 and 3 is 4. They put them in the trap. You go over here to the North Siders and South Siders. They got the 11. 11 and 5 is 16, which 1 and 6 is 7. There goes one triangle. Then you got the 1. There's 2 triangles. In this box itself, it's already a box. 5 and 2 is 7. Because this comes down to 2 plus 5 is 7. Boom. Trap them niggas in the box. Fighting each other. Boom. Democrat and Republican. 1, 4. They got the beginning, which 1 equals, has the 1 and the 9 in it. Got 1 and 9 in it. It's 10. 10 and 4 is 5. 5 and 5 is 1. Look, bro. It's 1. Now we know that's 1. Now we got 1 and 5 again. 1 and 9 is 10. 1 and 5 is 6. Then they got the motherfucking Democrat is the 3. You got 6 and 3 is the 9. They trapped that motherfucker in the box. And then what do you come out with? Huh? Exactly. I want to hear that shit. 7 and 5 is 12. It's 3. You feel me? 3 times that is 6. They trapped a 6. It's split. A 6, a 9, a 4. Like, come on now. Like, come on, y'all. Do I got it? Like, come on, y'all. I'm breaking this goddamn spell. And it's numbers. Math don't fucking lie. I'm rapping. If I see a nigga in the streets, I could, man, stop playing. I'm wrapping them spirits up. When they see that stew, when I make my copper rings and my other shit, and nigga, stop playing. Energetic. I'm flipping the script on this world. Yeah. You see these motherfucking suckers? Life appear to sucker. Life sucks. No, this planet sucks. But I'm gonna make it good. I'm gonna make it amazing. Because yes, it sucks from one perspective. But I'm gonna use technology and the power of Christ, the living word, to change my reality. Okay? The living word. So let's go over here to the right side and do the same thing. But first, let's go over to the side real quick. We're gonna do the sequence. Y'all get this? Take a picture. Matter of fact, clip that. StreamYard. Let me see if I can clip this shit. What's happening, y'all? Shit, I'm teaching about spell, the whole vowels, spells, the power of numbers, bro. You can dynamic how the keys to the universe, how to flip any perspective. Watch this. How to click that thing. I'll figure it out. I'll click that later. About the blood and the crippers and the Democrats and everything else. So I'm gonna erase this right now. I gotta make another cadence for the number sequence. I appreciate you out there in the live, man. More power to come to you. You're here for a reason. You know, there's many people. You're here for a reason. Maybe we shall connect. And excuse me in the chat because I'm so focused on teaching, I ain't even paying attention because I'm really reflecting myself, teaching the world, but doing this for myself as well. So we're gonna do this sequence. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the L, we're gonna circle. We're gonna do this. That's 1 through 9. Then this one, we're gonna bring the numbers down. We're gonna do the sequence. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you see how it's like 10, 11, 12. The 2 is always here, so you should be able to diagonal it all times, 4, 4. You should be able to 45-degree angle. That's how you know they speeding up time. So look, so that's 9. Then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna circle this one. Where the red at? We're gonna circle this. Because that's 9. Then we're gonna put it right here. And then we should have circled it green. I'm gonna put a green on the outside. There you go. Okay. Let me put a. This is the sequence. And then right here, what happens here is amazing. And why do you think it ends with a 3? Because the last 3 letters, X, Y, Z. I'm gonna erase this 3 right here. I'll put this right here. X, Y, Z is look. 1, 2, 3. And that goes back to the Stu in the original video with the 1, 2, 3, which is setting up for the trap action. Facts. And we're gonna do that one like that. And it's his own box. And then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna trap it real quick. And it's the second letter. You see how this one's just one row? Look, you see how it's 1 row and then 2 rows. The numbers break down. 1 row, 2 row. 1 row, 1 through 9, and then it's gonna come in a different sequence and then come down and reveal 1 through 9. Then it goes 1, 2, 3. Now we gotta add up real quick. 1, 2, 3 is 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3. Equals 3. With the last remaining 3 equals 6. Or multiply is 9. Therefore, there with a 6, 9 comes out with the 1, 2, 3, which 6 and 9 is 15. So I'm gonna show you how you get the thing. 1 and 2 is 3. And then also 1, 2, 3 equals 6. So there goes the 3, 6, and then that 6 and 3 plus 6 equals 9. So therefore, that's how you get the 9 sequence. Or you can put that 6 times 3 equals 18 equals 9. So therefore, that's that. Everything's mathematically. So now, bringing that into sequence, remember the full sequence that they have? They got the 7 already total because they have the 3 in the beginning and 1 is 4, right? And then the 7 in the middle of 4. Oh yeah, and that's why look, 4, 7, all equals 4. So when you multiply all the numbers, the original alphabet, which 1 through 21 adds up to 7, right? So all means 7. But guess what? 3 and 1 is 4, 4 and 7 is 11, and then they got the trap. So therefore, that's to set up the trap right there. But it's always the 1, 2, 3 action, like the movies and you're doing stuff. 1, 2, 3 action, because they're doing it right and they're manipulating this spell and they're making us using this. So everybody's used the real powers to be are using what I'm teaching right here. And they created this to get us on off rhythm. So this is what they're using. 1, 2, 3, action. We do it all the time. We just don't know it. So let me go back over here and do the same thing over here. And watch the numbers, y'all. Watch the reflection. Now, we're going now. What's the number we're going to use? We're going to do the same thing right there. So we got to add all this bullshit up real quick. Okay, but since we're going to add it up, we're going to do the 9. We're going to do it at one time. So we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to do, okay, we got to move this 4 real quick. Because we're going to put the 4 right here. Just for our numbers. Okay, so now we got 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, we're going to circle it. That's what we're doing. We're going to do this number sequence. All right. Then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to use that 6. Here, let me pick this over here. 6, 8, 14, 5. All right. I'm going to write that. 6. Now watch this, y'all. This is so amazing. I appreciate y'all. If anybody in the live, I appreciate y'all. If not, I appreciate y'all slid through. This is busting. You ain't gonna know the codes when I come up going crazy, and y'all motherfuckers, how you do that? Boom. That's the 9. Boom. We gonna do, you know what I'm saying? All right. Now we're gonna be over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6er. So look. Let me add the total thing real quick. They say, Sean, math, you need a calculator? I don't need a calculator. I don't believe so. My mind is a calculator. That's how I'm getting it, y'all. So we're going to go, and it's using off my laptop, but it's charging. So hopefully y'all can kind of hear me. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So 40, 22, 23, 50, 45, 69, 84, 110, 137, 155, 155, 174, 214, 255, 287, 87, 170, I mean, 287, was it 300? Now, hold on real quick. I don't want to mess up. 287, I believe it was. 320. 320. 354. 354. 354. Now again, hold on, I'll grab my mind. 662 is the total. Oh. Let me just double check because I don't want to mess it up. I was confident all the way to the other. It was too much in my mind at once. Two, that's right. Ain't nothing wrong. Measure twice, go once. All right, so we know that. But now I want to show you the sequence of this because it goes 1, 2, 3. And that's why I want to go over here, how it ends. Remember the blur image. It ends with a what? 1, 2, 3. X, Y, Z becomes 1, 2, 3 over here. But it ends with a how many things? Got 1, 9 through sequence, so it's 2 cycles of 9. We're going to count. That's how I did the other one. We're going to go 2 cycles. Two cycles of 1 through 9, and then 1 cycle of 1 through 3. One through 3. Right? Yep. And then over here, and then we could add this cycle to that. Eventually, that's what we're going to do. Is mirroring. We're playing around, adding the, because this is the actually 4. This is the 4. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for action. So they play mirroring it right here, and they action it over here. They flip it as above, as below, as below, as above. So now let's go over here and show you the reflection. Now over there, what did you see? The last 3, X, Y, Z, was 1, 2, 3. But over here, T, V, W is 1, 2, 3. Clarify that, Shock. Circle it. So this cycle continues on over here. And that's how you know this is the right side, because we're on the right side. Which that box, I gotta show you the last one with the brain and the spine, how the empty box is on the right. I'm gonna show you everything together. But this is all step-by-steppers. So now we go over here to the 4, 5, 6. Right? And then you have this cycle, the tier, because it carries on. You see how it carries on? The top tier right here, and then it breaks down. So this second tier is the second tier here is here. It's like DNA coding, how the genes is here. So it's 1, 2, 3, the letters, the numbers, and the numbers again. Over here is just letters and numbers. But over here, it's opposite. It's letters, numbers, numbers, and then over here it's 1. But 2 genes, like the genes, circle, circle. That's 1 circle. It's gene. I'm motherfucking coding. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Look at my lineup. Y'all did it cool. I did cooler. I did cooler. Shaka did cooler. So now let's do this. We know 1, 2, 3 is what? This code over here. We already bring. So we're gonna bring this code over here. 1, 2 equals 3. 1 and 2 is 3, right? And then 1, 2, 3 equals 6. And then 3 and 6 equals 9, right? And then 3, oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna go 1, so it'll be 3. Oh yeah, because it's gonna be 3. So 1, 2, 3 is 3, and then it's gonna go 3 and 3 equals 6, and then we're gonna clear it to that 3 and 3, which is 6, is now gonna be 9 because the 3 and 6 equals 9. But then we're also gonna do 6 times 3 equals 18. That's where the 8 could transit. 1 and 9, 18. But then we're also going to do, that's it. Then we're going to come down here and add this. 9 and 9 is 18. Is 9 plus that 18 and 8 is 24, 26. Right? It's 8. And then plus it's 8. How much I say it was? 26? 17, 20, yeah, 26. Boom. And that's 38. So that comes to 38. But we know 3 and 8 equals 11. 3 and 8 equals 24. Right? And then now we get the 2, 6. 2 times, and then 2, 6, and then 2 times that, it could be 8. 8, 11, it could be 1, 2, this could be 4. No, excuse me. Yeah, that makes sense. Because remember, everything diagonal. Even when you, this is how you do math too. Because it's a diagonal. So you know it's matching. 11 equals 2, but 2 and 1, that could be 3 too. So that's where the 3 comes from. And then 1 and 4 is 5, and then it comes to 6, and then the 7 itself is right here, the trap. So that's that. So this needs to mirror that as well, because it's the same thing. I just want to get the steps. So I went a little deeper into that. That was 38. Then if you add those as a math question, and if you answer those as a math question, right? What's going on? And I'm doing some math on live on YouTube. So if you add those, that'd be what happened? What you doing? That'd be 11 and 2, 13. So that'd be 13 equals 4. Are you looking at it's already 5? Oh damn. Now I'm on my headphone. What you doing? 24, that's 30, 38, 11. All right, so the 38 comes out of that again, and 11. So 11, that's 2, that's 6. So that's what I'm saying, they flipping it. All right, so now that's that, y'all. So that is that. Okay? Y'all get that? So now that's the sequence. So now since we flipped that over there, now it's recorded. Now we got that. I'm going to delete this. Oh, no, not all of it. Damn, shot. I needed to make it a little proper. I needed to bring it to the other side. What the hell? That pen. I don't know what it's anyway, y'all. That's that. Oh, there we go. Behind it. So now, There we go. So now we did the 3. So the 3 comes down to the 3, 3 in its own sequence. That's why I got to erase it because I came with a better. 1, 2 equals 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 3, 6, 18, and 9. 3, 6 equals 9, 18, and 9. So we got that. So now let's go to the 4, 5. This is 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got that sequence. So it's 1, 2, 3. We're starting at the trap. Let's see what they're trapping. Or we trapping. This is our shit. So 4 and 5 is 9. 4, 5, 6 is 9 and 15. So we're going to say 4, 5, 6 equals 9 and 15. 4 and 5 could be 20. So 20 could be in here. 4 no, 4 and 5 could be a 1 because the 9 is subtraction. So it could be a 1. All right. And 4 and 5 could be 20 as well. So 20 is in here. 20 is in there. And then we could go 4, 5, and 6 is 9 and 15. We got 15. Then we got 6 is 1 and 5 is 6 in there. And then we're going to go 45 times 6, which is 270. 270, which that's 9. We're going to leave it in there though. And then we're going to go 5 plus 6 is 11. 5 times that is 30. Okay, that's cool right there, right? 4, 5. Okay, boom. And the 1 is in here too. Now, that's cool. We figured out just to get the 4. The 4 is the first one at the top, equals 4. So with this coding, these are the codes to 1, 2, 3. We put a different box. So this is 1, 2, 3. X. Oh, no. Well, yeah, this is X, Y, Z, and TVW. TVW. 1, 2, 3. But also, this comes to every 1, 2, 3 that you see has those codes in it to move. So all those can be used within that. Okay. Now, you can add all them up. We ain't finna do all that right now. But this right here, this code, we're gonna move that over to this over here. Okay. Get some space on the board. So over here, it's gonna be the 4 equals 4. And you got 4, 5 equals 9, 20. Oh, 9, 1, and 20. Remember, 1 always come after 9, rather 10 or 9. And then 20. And then you got the 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna back that one up because it's a lot. Well, equals 9. It could be 15 because the 1 after the back too. So in the 6, 5, 20, 6, 270, 11, 30, and 7. And that is that one. That is XY. Oh shit, I'm tripping. So this is XYZ. On this side is so it's 1, 2, 3 is TVW. And how this was the end, it's still ending on this side, but the number sequence. So this would be 4, 5, 6 for XYZ. So I had it wrong. So T W V is 1, 2, 3. Over here, X, Y, Z equals 4, 5, 6 coding. All right. Now I'm gonna go back and do that for these for the vowels, so we can have both vowels, both perspective. Okay. But I always want to show grace. I show the beginning of the spell and show you grace how to break it, and then I go back to the top. And I'm going to do that same thing here to these with the vowels and add everything under the beginning. So you have to have as above as below there. Make the square, make it mathematic coding. Okay. I appreciate y'all who came in here seen it. It may seem slow, may seem stupid. It may seem like y'all it don't make sense, but trust me, it makes sense. And as you see me, I have to do this. It's my stew. This is a spiritual thing that I got going on with Christ, and nobody could do for me. That's why my life became how it is. Because I'm a steward. A steward is there to teach and to gain the knowledge and to learn within self and use the power of God to teach. So I'm there to do what I wanted you to do for me. I'm doing that for you. And it is what it is. And I accept that because I'm the one teaching it. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about what y'all think and want me to be under you and all that. I'm the one. Like in the Matrix, you know, the one is uno, one is the 9, the 1 and 9 in the beginning is the one. So you in the beginning, you need the one, which you need the female and male together. Then there comes the Trinity. Now you got all 3 points to track. Then you got Morpheus to morph into the track. But the Matrix, Neo start be seeing the codes instead of the codes reading him. And then he merged with the system right here, because with the stew, you have to accept all things. So I'm accept the vowels, but I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna use the vowels and place the vowels before N. So A will be A-N, like it made it more fluent, like, hey, what you doing? Or what you do today? Or hold on, how would you place it? Like instead of saying a apple, an apple, an apple. A apple. You see how that's the discontinuance? A apple, an apple, a apple, an apple. You feel me? Yahweh. See YH, Yahweh. It's Yahweh, Yahweh. And then it ends with the thing, not Yahweh, where your lips and everything came. I'm gonna show you that spell here. Okay. So now let's count this real quick. We're agreeing that this has a 9. The beginning has a 9. I'm gonna put this on top. So 9. I'm gonna put the 4. So the 9 is on top here, and the 4 is on the bottom at the corners. Over here, this is a 7 on the top, and over here it's a 6 and the 8. So we're gonna go 6, 8. Over here we're gonna go 7 and 10. Over here we're gonna go. It's a 9. Oh shoot, excuse me. We're gonna go and 14 on top. 14, and that equals 5. That's a 1. Okay. And then on the 4, we just know that 2 and 2 is 4. It don't matter which way you go. It's a 4. It's boxed already. So, and then you get 2 minus that is 5. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. And then that makes 2, actually 10 and 1. And then we're gonna put 2 in this top one. And we're gonna put 3. All right, so now so that's at the top. Boom. That's the top and bottom. Now we're gonna go. This would be an N. 9. 1, 2. Well, I'm gonna do it like I was supposed to. Okay, I'm gonna have to erase this a little bit. I'll play it. I'm gonna go through and circle the nines. Same shit that we did on the bottom. Because we start at the top, go to the bottom, we recycle. Taking us through recycles. Okay? So it has a natural 1 through 9 already. Okay? So we're gonna square it out. And then this one, we gotta come through. Because it says 10, 11, 12. Bring the 1. Because you see how after 9 it goes 10, 11, 12, 13, but now 10 becomes 1, 11 becomes 2, 12 becomes 3. But you see how 1 matches the 1 and 2 diagonally? So they moved it forward. They moved it forward. I'm trying to tell you. So now let's bring 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 9. And then let's do this right here and bring this down to 1. Because, yep, boom, boom, boom. And that's the 1. What are you doing here? And then this is going to have to come because now it has to come down because it brought a new clarity. So now I have to go. Don't get caught in it. Yeah, it should, because how it pop out like that, because it go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the reason why I brought that down because the 10, it's already, so it's 1, you see how it goes natural, and then it goes to 10, and then I have to multiply, add it up, and then bring down the numbers back again, and then it goes 9, it goes 10, so it drops again. It's curvature, it's like a wave pattern. It's like a wave pattern. Yeah. That sounds crazy, huh? So we're gonna go back and circle the 9s. And what letter represents the 9s? Now I gotta add, I just want to do something real quick, y'all. So that's the 8. So now we're gonna pull out. This is crazy on the box square. What I just seen right now. So remember, this is the sequence. 1, 2, 3 is right here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. Then we got 4, 5, 6. And this is right here, y'all. The 7, 8 is gonna merge and pop out 7, 8 comes from A through Z. It moves, it travels from top left, negative. So that'll be a negative 78 on the graph. Now I'm coming together using that, looking at this as a graph now. So now I'm gonna show you because it's a cube. All right. Okay. That's 7, 8. That was amazing. How to do that one. So there's no 9. So it's 1, 9, 2, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I got to figure out the 7, 8 in there. So we know, they not to do the 1, 2, 3 on this stew and the 4, 5, 6 on that one. You know, let me see. So we know it's going to come out to the same sequence in that sense, right? X, Y, Z, yeah, but this is the, so that's TVW, X, Y, Z. This one's the STE though. So let me go down here. So what's this one? 1, 2, 3, X, Y, Z over here. So this is chakra, yeah, dude. All right. All right. Change it up, shot. Change up the vibe because it's finna. Hey, hey. All right, so now hold on, this is the XYZ over here. Let me do something real quick, y'all. I have to get my mind right because it's all add up. So this is the XYZ over here. XYZ and the blue XYZ. So blue XYZ, that's the red XYZ, TVW, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now we're gonna go to the 7, 8, and this 1, 2, 3 with the stew. So this stew, 1, 2, 3. So this is coding. So we're gonna go over here. Like the black stew. Keep it color coordinated with the numbers real quick to see how they moving it. With the U. Now we gotta see that VWX. That's TVW over there. 1, 2, 3. Now this one is VWX because they put the U to separate. They put the U to separate, y'all. Let me turn this way, come over here. They put the U to separate. That's reflection. That's what the vowels do. So now 4, 5, 6. Six is the same one over there. So the 4, 5, 6 over here, we're just gonna do it here and put the code for the black VWX. That's that code. And then YZ is 7, 8 now. That's a new code that popped up. So 7, 8 is 15. Well, the 7 itself have a 9 because it pulled the 2 out. So that's why it has the 8, because the 2 is going to be trapping when they pair the 3. We're going to find a 3 out of here because 8 and 7 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. The 1 pulled the 2 out is 270. 279 and 6 is 3 in there because you go minus 96 is 3. So we're going to get, we're just going to put it right here real quick. Or we're going to put it up here. I'll put it down here. 7, 8, hold on. 7, 8 equals 7, 8 could be 7 itself. And then it could be 7 and 8 is 15. And then it got 6 in there. 7 times 8 is 56. 5 and 6 is 11. See, that's the 2. 1 and 1 is 2. That's the ace. And it has the 1 itself in there, which is 1, 1, 1. The ace, if it has 11, it has to have a 1. That's 1, 1, 1 is 3. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? Or 8 minus 7, 1. Okay, so that is, so that's what we do. So this one is the black YZ. YZ. This is the XYZ. Then we'll bring the stew down. Oh, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Y. Hold on. BW. Oh, that's right. So I'm gonna flip these on the script because this is at the bottom. We're gonna go on the top. We're gonna go in the coding in the way. I'm just putting there. All right. This is how my mind works right now. And I still didn't count all of them yet, huh? Let me count this section of the alphabet, just like I did the other ones. So that's 9, 19, 30, 32, 32, 32, 45, 59, 64, 80, 97. That's 115. Yep, I had it right. 115. $180, y'all. $180. We know 180 is 9, so the total of this alphabet is 9. The total of this alphabet was 7. Okay? And we're going to do the points like we did on this one. This was 3. 12 is 3. So on this one, on the bottom right here, we're going to represent 3. We're going to have 3. And then 3 itself has 3 and 1. Yeah, that's what I said. He's going to put 3 on the bottom. On the top right here, it's 26. So what's that, 8? We're going to put on the top right here. At the end, it could be 8. Or it could be 12, 3, 4. All on that top and that number. On the top. You see all the numbers? On this bottom window, it's 2. So on the it's 21. So 2 and 1 is 3, but also 3 has the 1, the 11, right? And the 2. Well, it's 2 right there in 11 itself. But I don't have 11. I'm going to put 2 in that form 11. So one, 7. Okay. Now over here, 1, we're going to put the top over here is 1 and 9. Over here on the bottom, same shit. 1 and 9. Mirror reflection. I'm going to erase this because I'm pinning up there. So these circles are just the beginning and end of those corners. Okay. Now, let's go to the same sequence over here. So we got that. Let me see how much stuff I go so I can. 16. I could put it back on the regular mic real quick, just for a little bit. Better audio. Keep the audio straight, you know. Try to. I gotta get some chicken and motherfucking. And get what's right. Make sure this is not muted. Good. Hello. Make sure. Hello. Hello. Yep. All right. So now going back over here. So over here, we got to count. So we counted all down here. So we did this whole board. This board is complete. Now we're going to go ahead and do this board. We got to get the 9s, y'all. So this is the 9. Now we're going to, okay. The 9 carries over here, but then it bounces out on the 7-8 over here. So now how are we going to do this? 1. So why did I do that again? Because it has the 10 and 11 brought it's jumped out. So I had to bring the numbers back again down. I had to bring them down again. So let's count the 9s. Let's circle the 9s and what letters make the 9s. Okay. What's this one? So 9 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right here. 9 right here. And that's it in there. 3 9s in there. But then the 4th 9 is the vowels too, right here. Vowels equal 9. Over here, vowels equal 6. Let's do that real quick. Vowel equal 6 on this side. Vowels on this side. On that side. You see the vowels, 9, 9, 9, 9 makes a 360 degree. That's a box. You can make an angle, you can make a square or a circle. It's like a pizza box. You got a square and a circle cut into triangles. So now that's 6. And you see it. So now the vowels is an I, R. That's the I and R. So I just want to put that down. So I and R over here, just as a note to run that dude. I and R. I'm gonna put that in a box. The question mark. Over here, 9, 9. I'm gonna do. I can see her all day, y'all, because it's crazy. We're gonna go over the blue because this is the blue metric. If I can find it. I mean, do with that shit. So over here is A, J, S. 1, 2, 3 is 9, 9, 9. So IR is 9, 9. Oh, on that side. So the numbers in this one, and the black is 9, 9. And then this is 9, 9, 9, 9 over here. Okay. So they hit the other 9, and I'm telling you the vowel. So the vowel is the 6. That's what it is. So we're going to add the vowel. We're going to put the V. We're gonna put the V, the vowel. That's what I'm gonna do for my coding right now for mine. Question, I'm gonna put vowel is 6. So I'm gonna go 9, 9, 6. So they flip that 6. I'm gonna put a question mark. Over here, there's 999. But at these vowels, I'm gonna put VL for vowel. VLS is a 9. So if you use the vowels in here, you have the ability to trap it with the 999.9. That's the own judgment. That's the seal. That's the stew. That's the 996. It's a reflection of the 9.99. When you see the 666 in the Bible, it's the reflection of the pure 9, but they leave this one out and they reflect it over here. They reflect it over here in the 99. The vowels are 6, so it's 996, but they flip it to 666. And they take God's currency, gold and silver, 999.9 pure. So even they put the spell over here in the all caps, and that's why all your bills and everything does that. And my camera's finna die. So I'm gonna go back to this. So that's the clarity, but it's always grace, no matter what they're due. Christ is in the living. So now let's go down here and do that over here with this 9. We already did that. So this 9, we're gonna put the H and we're gonna put the S. And we're gonna circle it. And then we're gonna put 9. Oops. 9, 9. So it's 9, 9. And then, okay. Let me put that down here. And I could leave it in there. And then let's go back and circle the G, I mean the 6s. Because I just feel like something's reflecting that. 6, 6, 6. So we got some blue 6s. So we got the G, P, and Y is 6, 6, 6. But with the vowel point, we're gonna add the vowel in there because we could. That's the Y as the constant. I'm gonna explain that point. We're gonna put a 9 for the vowel, and the vowel stands for VLS. See how they flip? Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. Or hold on to myself. So I'm gonna take this camera and put the battery charger on real quick. That means it's almost getting ready to go. So this is 9. So you see how they flip? All right. So it's on my lap, y'all. So the vowels are 9. So you see right here, they flipped it. GPY is 666. But Y is a harmonizing vowel that allows the vowels to become in. So it allows after this vowel, you can bring in the 9. That's why the 9 for the coding. So it reflects above here is going to reflect too. So this right here has 4 9s. You see? And it reflects in with the VLS down here, these 9s. I mean, excuse me, the AJS. So it's reflected 999 in there, also 666 within there in that coding. Then let's go down to these still. Facts. So HS is 99 in this. So these, now let's go to the 6, which is P and the Z. That's the only 6. Oh, and the D. So over here, we got the D, H. Nope, not the H. The P and the Z. 6, 6, 6. Like that. This 9 don't go here because the vowel, because it has to have a Y after harmonizing vowel, and that's that. And that's why X, Y, Z. That's why the Y has the 6, because the 6 to that 3. Okay, that makes sense to bring in that vowel. Okay, now that makes sense. If you add everything up, it's gonna make sense. Okay. So that's the vowels. And then I want to tell you right here, this it's almost over for this segment. So I want to let you know the vowels have can be silent. Don't use tongue or lips. Causes a breakup off rhythm. Off rhythm, y'all. So now it's off rhythm. How do you get it on rhythm to apply in this? The Y. I mean, hold on, shocker. The Y. It brings it. Y. Revowels in the equation. I don't know how to spell equation. But what letter is the Y? The Y here is 6. I just want to look. It's 6 in all 4. So that one is I'm gonna do in color what it means. So we're gonna start in black. We're gonna show you how this shit add up, y'all. Y'all think this shit is a gamer? Well, it is a game because that's what games are. It's real souls trapped inside a game PC. That's what I'm finna start doing and make my like Tron. So now Y over here is 7 with the black, right? So over here with the blue, what number is the 7? I mean, what number is the Y? Is the 2 over there, right? With blue. but we're gonna say 2 for the boom. Then we're gonna go. No, goes right. Shock, why you go to that side? Hold on. We're gonna do 7 because the 2 should be last. That's the one that translates getting ready for the trap. So right here, Y will be 6 in blue. 6. And then you go over here to this blue, it's 2. And then you come over here to this 6. Excuse me, this Y. It's 5. So now look at the dynamic. Let's just do it real quick. 7 and 6 is 13. Now you're gonna add the 4 in there. Right? 2 and 5 is 10. So now you're gonna add the 1. You gonna add the 10. I'm gonna add the 10 slash. I picked the 1. That's really a 1. So speaking of itself, but it's coming from a different one because now the H can come in different. You feel me? It just depends on coding. So that's 410. Then now we got 76 plus 2, 78, which 78 is 15. But also 1 and 5 bring the 6, so we're going to bring the 1 and the 6 in there. And then we got 7, 6 is 13 plus 2 is 15 plus the 5 is the 10. That's the other one. So now you got, okay, 7 and 6 is 13. 1 times 3 is 3. Get 3 in there. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 76 and 25. It's 30. It's 10, 13. That's 130. That adds up to 4. That makes the trap. Hold on. So if I do there go the 8. Add all these numbers together, you get 53. 5 and 3 is 8. So within the Y itself in all choreograms, you go through all numbers. So that's the harmonizing. Everything goes to the Y, which is the father. This right here is the Y core zone. That's why I'm gonna get to the Y and X core zone that I spoke in my first one and show you how it was not Eve's fault. Eve didn't do her thing. Nothing happened. They need both powers. So if Adam would have had accountability and changed it, he would have saved it. Vice versa. So that's what that is. Feel me? So I'm gonna leave this on the board. And I'm gonna you can sit here and watch me real quick. I'm gonna come up with some few things real quick. Oh no. That's 2 cycles. and of means multiply. That's not true. That's just in that one. 2 cycles of 9, right? Color coordinate shot. Whatever letters you're counting, make it blue. No, because it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 cycles of 1, 2, 3. See how they almost trapped my ass? 3 cycles of 1, 2, 3. Both. Yeah. So now it's 3, 3. Let me write this better, y'all. Let me do this XY over here real quick because I don't got no space. Battery low. Y'all don't got the brains. Y'all don't got the patience to learn. You know, it's all good though. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. I'm sitting here thinking something on this X and Y graph because if that's the case. So the Y really. then I'm gonna go. I wanna create this with y'all watching this real quick. I'm gonna take this mic out and go to my. So that's what I've been working on. I was doing the XY and the graph and mirroring the image of how it should be, the woman and the man in each corner, because each corner is a corner, so it's male energy. They need male energy in each trap. You know, it's look like a time capsule right here, right? It look like a time. You can look like boom. You can flip it. This and this, you can flip it. So watch what I do. I'm gonna use the father, which is the Y, red. Actually, I'm gonna do the blue. Y goes first. Y, right? Hold on. I got marker on my pants, dude. So look, we're gonna go X just for y'all can see the difference, right? And look, because that Y is already in the X. X is already in the Y because y'all women came from it. Remember, this is the 6 and the 5 chromosomes that makes 11. When we was 1, it equals 11. So now male and female, men now became male and female. This is like, bro, this is proving everything that Shock with the Facts used to be talking about. So now, with that's the time capsule, we got 45, 45, 445. We could do whatever. We could merge all 4 boxes if we want. But this what they do. Look. What's that look like? Time. They merge in time from above and make man fall through woman here. And then they flip and they got us in the flip. And then they flip us and merge us through here by turning this, the Y, X, and everything, no matter where it turned, because you can flip it and you can even, these 2 degrees, you can even do this. And then we have the circle inside. This energy is cycling through everywhere. Feel me? That makes sense? Butter. Well, math don't lie. So now that's that sequence. So that's what I got for today. I'll probably do some more later. Like, this brought up to the first video I did, the vowels, the structure, the numbers. So as we go on, it's going to bring cadences. I didn't get to the time spell. Well, I just ended it with that time spell right there. So next time it's going to come with the birthday spell, the time, and how they manipulate that time using the letters, because everything's about manipulating time since I've been teaching you guys. But now you guys seeing the structure through the work behind it, mathematically and number-wise. That makes sense. I love y'all because y'all are me. That's why I'm teaching, and that's why I want you guys to become better. Also become better than I. Just like Christ said, I should do greater works than he. Okay? And I love y'all. And you tune in with Shock with the mother freaking chakra. The happy mind, got brain and spine. And right here, that's what we're doing. But one thing I'm going to write on there for Instagram is this. Let me do that X and Y again because I actually deleted it. And it really spiraled down. The spiraled down, and then I wanted to write Y equals man, X equals 1 man, Y times x equals time creation. All right, y'all. That's it for right now. I'll show you the final little thing. Take y'all pick for my video. This is what I did. I know it looks like math and physics and science and all kind of shit. Yeah. It's love, y'all. STV. Always remember, find the spirit of Christ within yourself. We're all as one, as all. And my mind worked from there. I love y'all. Hope y'all love chakra too. And streamer. Yep.